Hey Sagittarius, this is Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. I've been away for a little bit, but I'm back getting into the swing of things. So let's get started with your love prescription reading. So Spirit, what is the focus that Sagittarius needs to have in order to improve their love life? And we have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So I feel like Spirit is calling this to your attention because there may be things that either your partner or your new love interest may question about your devotion, in a sense. Like, where is your priorities? Where are you showing that consistency of how you feel about that person? So what about the connection, Spirit? What do we have for the connection? And we have empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So, you know, these can be interchangeable, but my intention is that this is your energy and this is your connection, whether in a relationship or your new love interest. So this person may have difficulty really putting themselves in other people's shoes. And so Spirit is bringing to attention that they need to really think about how others feel, and whether they agree with it or not, at least develop some type of understanding of, you know, another's perspective. So what is the overall prescription for this relationship? And we have freedom. You're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So there could be some limitations that you each are putting on yourself. And if you just really talk about it and understand what boundaries you need to have up and what boundaries, you know, are not serving you, you might have a lot better time moving forward. So let's get the story here. Spirit, why is freedom here for the overall prescription for this relationship for Sagittarius? Why is freedom here? And we have Three of Pentacles. We have the World. This has been coming up a lot. We got one flying out. Where'd it go? And we have Justice. So could be dealing with a Libra, but what I feel like this is really about acknowledging the work that someone else is putting in, the commitment that someone else is putting in. This is about give and take, balance, and really being able to walk through this gateway together. It's about completing a cycle. Either within the relationship, or maybe it's a previous relationship that needs to be closed out for one of you. But Justice is all about getting back what you've put in and balancing out things in the universe, right? So this could be karma. This could be a lot of things. We may get some more clarification there. So why is loyalty here for Sagittarius? And we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Two of Cups. So I feel like, yeah, there's a new feeling to this relationship, a new sense of commitment here. And so that, I feel like, is the devotion that's really going to bring about this Two of Cups. But this Ten of Swords, this is a cycle that needs to close. This is something that either happened within this relationship or in a previous relationship that needs healing and needs to be recognized as closed. Okay, so let's also look at empathy here. Why is empathy here? And we have Three of Swords. We have the Magician. And I think I have another one that turned over here. And Death. Okay, so this connection, this could be you. It is interchangeable depending, you know, just because it's a general reading. But I feel like this is really about healing, about manifesting, and about closing of cycles. And the same thing is true here and here. So I feel like what really is the prescription for this relationship is recognizing what doesn't serve you anymore. You may have had something very hurtful within this relationship that you have chosen to move past, but it's still lingering here. It's still lingering here. There needs to be some healing, some forgiveness on both parts if you truly want to move on to this new phase of your relationship. The world is all about closing cycles, but also moving into a brand new gateway through which you're going to see the world in a totally different way. Things will be revealed to you. Things spiritually will become so much more clear. Your manifestations are going to become much more significant because you are ascending. And I feel like this is something you can do together, but you have to deal with some of these other devotional issues and recognize the pain that you've put each other through and be able to really empathize and understand that everyone heals differently as well. All right, so let's clarify a few of these cards here. All right, so why is the Three of Pentacles here under freedom? And we have the Page of Vessels and Judgment. So I really feel like this is about acknowledging, you know, acknowledging someone's feelings, and that's where the empathy comes in. I feel like this is acknowledging someone's feelings, acknowledging, you know, the lessons that were meant to be learned in this situation, and really making sure that everybody's okay before you move on. You know, you can't just push this under the rug. This seems like some kind of significant pain happened either within this relationship, or maybe it was something that brought you together in previous relationships, but it's something that needs to really be addressed in order to move on into a better place within this relationship. So why is this Ten of Swords here? What happened here? And we have the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So there's definitely some deception or betrayal that happened, and this is really causing all of this to be put into question. Is this person loyal? Are they devoted? So is this you or is this them? I mean, this is really something that maybe, you know, you can get past with the Judgment card. I do feel that Spirit is saying you can get past this if you recognize the karma in the situation, the lessons that need to be learned in order to move forward. So why is the Three of Swords here? We have the Two of Vessels, which is the Two of Cups showing up again. So this is definitely divine love. So what happened here? Ooh, we got another flyer. The Hanged Man. So I feel like there's something that needs to be surrendered. This could be, I'm really feeling a bit of negative devil energy here. He's just not showing up. So I feel like there was some manipulation that happened, some deception that happened. And I can't really tell which side it is, but I think that you need to cleanly get past this. It has to be everything out on the table in order to really move forward. And really be able to share and empathize, share the hurts that it caused, and really evaluate, can you move on from this, or is this over, right? So I feel like, let me get a little bit more clarification. Oh, drop some cards. Spirit, what is the advice here? Why is death here? Is this over? Is this something that they cannot get past? Five of Pentacles. So it's all about your perception. Do you feel like it's something you can get past? Do you feel like that lack mentality, that negative pattern, like Nothing ever goes right. You know, you have to have that positive mind frame that this is a true soulmate here. We have this confirmed with the Two of Cups here. I really feel like this is a significant relationship, a soulmate, that you did sign up for this, but can you get past this? Let's get a couple more cards for that. Can they get past this? Six of Pentacles and the Devil. So if you can balance out, if you can feel like you are both on equal ground, give and take, and if you can release these negative patterns, this negative way of thinking, this feeling of bondage that can come from staying connected to somebody that hurts you and not forgiving them. So freedom, right? This is what we're talking about here. Can we freely, you know, can we release any of those restrictions that we have in our head where we are, you know, what's that word? Placating or placating someone to believe that, you know, we are one way and really we are another way. For instance, you know, texting with someone from work, but you don't want your partner to know about it, even if you have good intentions and there's no, you know, nothing secretive going on. It's that little lie that can get really amplified when the devil energy is present here. So, you know, it just really can promote that jealousy if things are found out and it just looks bad, right? So it's stuff like that, and I feel like there's really just this need to get past this pain. Really be honest with how much somebody hurts you or you hurt somebody else. Really think of how you would feel in their shoes. That's that empathy. That's that understanding the pain of another. Not everybody absorbs pain or works through pain in the same way. All right, so what is the guidance? Spirit, what is the guidance for Sagittarius here? We have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So I feel like that's definitely true. Like if you're really trying to empathize with somebody, if you're really trying to understand their pain and their healing, and you can't tell someone how long, like, okay, it's been long enough, get over it. You can't do that. So this is telling you, have patience. Love is patient and kind always, okay? Any other guidance for Sagittarius? We have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So I feel like Spirit is really telling you, you can get through this, but it is going to take some work, right? And you're going to have to look at yourself as well as empathize with your partner. Okay, and finally we have rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. And I don't feel like this is necessarily saying take a break from each other, although it might be. But I do feel like there's a need to, maybe you need to get away with each other and really be able to get out of your normal environment in order to get that clarity that you need to move forward. And we do have this World card, which is coming up a lot, and I feel like because there's, you know, now some more travel opening up, this may be a time where you're finally able to get away somewhere to a destination that's really going to promote you having that peaceful time together. So yeah, that's the messages that are coming through for you, Sagittarius. I do wish you luck in this situation. I do feel like Spirit is saying that they are guarding you and watching over you, and you need to look to them for that guidance in order to know which steps to take and when. Divine timing is critical. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.